Hey there, Angel of Galaxy, back with some more channeled messages. I do hope you're all doing well. Just like to show my appreciation to all of you who have subscribed. Thank you to my new subscribers. You've made me very happy, and old as well. How can you support my channel? Well, I'd be really, really blessed if you could like, subscribe. Subscribing is free, guys, so it doesn't cost you anything. Commenting's really great, and liking will lift my algorithms and get me seen more by other people, so I can keep creating more content for you. I know that it's normally quite a difficult struggle sometimes on YouTube when you're new to start getting the ball rolling, but thank you for all who have helped me so far. Now remember, Spirit works for us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may, but they may not. They may be talking about someone you know. It could be a love lost one, or a situation around you or them. Just think of yourself as this heavenly post person who's delivering communication where it needs to go. If I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine, so please take it as it resonates. Now, souls piggybacking on one message. This is a very real thing, you know, so if there's a name in there, a date, if the song that I'm channeling is something that really means something to you, it could be a time, you know, a holiday, it could be when you first met, it could be something that you danced to, could have had it at your wedding, you know, there's so many different ways that can go. But anyway, okay, and with the names, take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else to enjoy. Now let's go, shall we? So my first message that's coming in, I have a teenager, I'm told, called Ty. Just automatically feel this person's such a character. As I see him acting the fool, actually. So may have been nothing new in your household. He's telling me that he asked to lend things a lot. Lend money, lend earphones. Oh, I'm hearing borrow. Honest, I'll give it back. So that's just a memory there, okay? A little bit about him. Okay, I'm showing a heart. So this may be a trigger warning. It's talking about heart rate changing. So may have had arrhythmia, heartbeat irregularities, I'm thinking. Or someone around him, you know, maybe his parents or something, but that's what I'm hearing anyway. And I'm hearing a jack, so that could be relevant to this message. Or a jack that's coming in and jumping on this, elbowing in. So he's showing me a really nice pair of trousers now. He says he loved trainers and had a few pairs, complete with boxers. The trousers, he may have been wearing trousers, I don't know. Because somehow those trousers are coming in for some reason, okay. Yeah, so he would have liked trainers, alright. I can see rows of trainers in boxes anyway. He's telling me his brother would be the opposite of him in every way. Personality, dress sense. Saying he's a little dull, but I do love him. I'm hearing Chelsea. I don't know whether that's a name, a football team, where he lived. But take it as it resonates, you know. And I'm hearing the name Appleton, so may or may not be relevant. Now I've got money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. So mother may have had brown short hair. And he's in denial of final demand letters, I'm being told. Alright. I'm being shown now unopened letters which he refuses to look at. He's talking about how his brother and sister's always arguing. and how the family has really struggled since he passed away. Things are chaotic, you see. Alright, so he's telling me he never met his father. And his mum was their everything, the family. He's saying he realises that you cannot think straight. Someone close has let you down, and you are shutting down. Alright. So, I'm sorry, that's all. You really need to go to my aunt's house, which would be her sister's house, of course, and share how you were feeling. He promises that she will be a rock for you. Stop feeling embarrassed. Things happen. And she'll be able to help you with some of these overwhelming problems. Offer you solutions, you know. Also telling me that you're mentally and physically exhausted and you simply can't deal with anything else. Please get help. I love you, Mum. You do not have to keep blaming yourself. For if you had picked up on my condition earlier, this is said a lot, isn't it, by people? We tend to go over and over things. So she must have thought that you'd be still there. Okay. It was his time to go, he's telling me. He's settled and happy, to a certain extent. But what would make it better for him is if he didn't have to worry about you. I love you. Please know you deserve all the best things in life, and you do not have to face these challenges alone. Just trying to say something, but okay. Got the names Eileen, Jace, Kendall, Beth, Elia, Ruth, Patrick, Ernie. These could be people in the environment, people watching, people on the other side, family members. And remember, we have family members who are always helping us on the other side, that we may not even know their names. A few generations back. He's trying to tell me something, but I'm getting shh. So maybe there's something that you are keeping quiet that you shouldn't. You need to get it out there, alright? Okay, that's why he's hesitating to bring this in. Alright, thank you for that. Please, please, please get that help, alright? Sending you my love. Alright, quick ones. I've got Clements, who wants to say hi and make sure you make the bed each day, as the room looks so untidy when you don't. Yes, I am watching you, and her name is Sandra. Also wants to say you are making a mountain out of a molehill. Relax, it is going to be just fine. Now you will know what that's about. Just a quick pop in, we do get them. Right, so I have Tom here, and he's telling me he worked as a baker. This is a different message, by the way. Bread, cakes, pies, all sorts of different stuff he could bake, you know. He had his own establishment and worked very hard all his life. He said he's left behind Eileen and Susan, who were his close family. He enjoyed occasional fishing and the occasional wrestling match. But he wouldn't have wrestled his wife, he's telling me. She would have won, hands down. Alright, so he's telling me when he was younger he would have been a Jack the lad. Enjoyed life before he settled into adult life and responsibility of his own business. He tells me he was a fair boss, paying his staff the same amount as other bakeries, or just a bit more. He would have been a very clean individual and would be spotless at work. Also, his home environment was very clean. He loved to read the newspaper with a cigarette and a cup of tea or coffee in his break. He would love to discuss the state of the world and politics. That's something you probably found him doing. I suppose you would. September, July, November may be significant. So in between those times, I guess, as well. And I'm hearing Lindsay, Daisy. He could have had a slight limp, or you do. And he may have chewed gum quite a bit, because I'm feeling that. And I'm hearing tenor, so either he had a tenor singing voice between baritone and alto, or countertenor. And that is the highest of the ordinary adult male range, I'm being told. He just may have sang and liked that type of, tone, pitch, or whatever you would say. I'm seeing a cap, so he may have worn one often. And I would have thought he would like clothes that were smart versus casual, although he did wear casual gear. But probably like to just look smart. Okay, thank you. Right. So this is called Remember. Better by far you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad. Despite the title of this poem, this charming poem reassures the living that sometimes it's okay to forget, emphasizing that life is for the living. All right, I agree with that. And that is by Christina Rossetti. I hope you don't mind me using that. All right, and our angel number today is 795. The career changes that you are making or considering are perfect. These changes will put you in alignment with your soul's purpose. So carry through with them. Our healing words of angels who need to hear this would be number 253. If you would feel more peaceful, if you received financial assistance, entered into a great love relationship, or secured a better job, then the angels are helping you with a sacred mission indeed. Right. Okay, so I've got a little popping again. So I see a little kitten now. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's melting my heart. So this little one, I'm being told, wasn't with you long, as it had cat flu, and it was a little bit too late to save her. Okay, she's popping in. She's well now and just wants to come and show herself. Thankful that you tried your best to keep her alive. I'm hearing Tabby. I don't know whether you called her Tabby or she was a Tabby, but that's what I'm hearing. Just a quick message with that. Okay. I don't know why I've got Jessie again. I keep getting Jessie a lot lately, so Jessie's following me around. Alright, let's go into my next message. So all of you who don't know, I get signs and synchronicities, and within these signs and synchronicities there's a message from your loved ones. Alright. So today my sign was a large, squishy, squashed tomato. Yeah, exciting. And it was just on a railing, and it just looked really bizarre. The top was intact, but the bottom was all, and it was very big, yeah. But as I passed it, I heard my partner was always red, so I would refer to her as my squishy tomato head. So that kind of made sense, okay. Or just tomato, depending. Silly, really. Okay, well, it would have been fun to be with this guy, no? Alright, so I'm getting the number 46 with this, so take that as it resonates. Number 6 or a number 4. That's a new one, isn't it? Didn't expect that, but hey, I should, because I get everything, Alright. Oh, Anyway, so a little bit further down I saw a bag which said, munch more for munch less. And this was written on it. Funnily enough, a little further on, next sign, a paper bag stating, should you need to reheat. So, I'm thinking, may have, or you are may going through perimenopause or menopause, just because of the red face and how we heat up, and, you know, and just, you may be trying to get a grip on it. It's not easy, you know, some people sail through it, but some people really suffer. I myself at the moment is going through something very similar, and it's like the furnace inside that, it's like heat you wouldn't, oh, it's just awful, honestly, it really is, but hey-ho. Anyway, so yeah, should you need to reheat? So anyway, as I said, I think you may have gone through this, or you're going through it. I suppose you've already gone through it, because if you called you that. So the reason I thought you're trying to get a grip on it was another sign on some steps, which was a label box, and it said ultra grip. So so red tomato, hot flushes, or hot flashes if you're in the States. So maybe he's gently reminding you to be careful with your diet due to midlife weight gain. As he is saying, it may be helpful to munch less, not more. Okay, well, that's not very helpful, is it? Alright, so then just passing me in big letters, I saw a van called George. It had George on the side, not the van, sorry. The van weren't called George. And it was an air conditioning van which said ventilation. So again, a confirmation. He sees you struggling a bit with these temperature bodily changes. So need for ventilation and air conditioning really makes sense. I understand that. I was tickled by this, as I did question the tomato at the beginning. Should know by now. You know, my signs come in all sorts of ways. So George is truly reaching out to his loved one to let you know he sure hasn't lost his sense of humour on this side of the veil. On his side, I should say. And knows you are truly going through it. So trying to make you smile and not dismissing how you're feeling. It says red suits you. Now this is his character, remember, guys, you know, because if you're like me and it's driving you mad, this condition, then you know, the lack of estrogen. So George would have been 5'8", and he says size 9 feet. He really liked comedies. Oh yeah. And he could have worked in education, all right, or there was something about education. Maybe he did further education, or you need to do further education, or you work in education, but education is relevant. I'm feeling Taurian, doesn't have to be, could just have those traits. He liked to smoke, but gave it up a few years before his passing. He would have been well built and strong. Would have had light colour eyes and nice lashes. He's laughing. Headstrong, and may have been a little impatient occasionally. But I'm hearing now he's with his family on his side of the veil. And there's a few pets, so it should make sense. Wow, another Andrea. There's a lot of Andreas. Andrea may be relevant to this message. Carrie. Kenneth. I'm hearing Clark. T, could some name beginning with T. Michael's coming to my mind. Robert. Alright. I also see a Fiat car and a ragdoll cat, so take it as it resonates. I've got the numbers 24, 55, 72, 10, 55, 9. So take them as they resonate. Could be ages, door numbers, well, the list could go on. A year, birth date, say for instance 1955. Or could have passed at a certain age like 55 or 72, I think I said 55 twice, didn't I? Yeah. I don't know why I said 55 twice. That could be, maybe you were both 55 then. I don't know. Anyway. And I'm hearing subway. So you may live by a subway, or you used to, or he did. Or someone you know does. I really see that, subway, so yeah. Okay, it could have some relevance. Just take it as it resonates. Alright. So, let me do a poem before my next channeling. If your heart is heavy now, because I've gone away, dwell not upon it, friend, for one of us can stay. Those of you who liked me, I sincerely thank you all, and those of you who loved me, I thank you most of all. The answers in life's riddles, in life I never knew. I go with hope that know I will, and even so will you. Oh, foolish, foolish me, that was. I who was so small, to have wondered, even worried, at the mystery of it all. And in my fleeting lifespan, as time went rushing by, I found some time to hesitate, to laugh, to love, to cry. Matters it now, if time began, if time will ever cease. I was here, I used it all, and now I'm at peace. Ooh. Okay, the next channeling is, this is from an ancestor that passed some time ago, and he's using this song to send a message. So the song asks, would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? So I'm feeling this soul is 3 or 4, maybe more generations back, I don't know. So you may not have known them on the earth plane, but would have been mentioned in your home, and there would have been a photo or two with them in the house somewhere, or in your parents' house, I should say. So I'm feeling this person, he's referring to someone who's very low and has been struggling. So he's here to give you a boost. So the song's lyrics, would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? Your ancestor says, it is not time for you, oh dear, to transition. Alright, so you're really going through it. So please get the help and support you desperately need. He says, you must be strong and carry on, because I know you don't belong here in heaven, not now. I'm feeling father line with this soul, so it could be a grandpa link or a great-grandpa, or, And I'm told your mother is also here and often sits with you, hold your hand energetically. I feel a bit teary, sorry. And when it is the right time, she will hold your hand over there. She will help you stand, but for now, they both are helping you to find a way through this very dark time, turning night into day. Although you think you want to join us here in heaven, you wouldn't be able to stay and would be sent right back to finish this incarnation. They understand through their time here that life can bring you down, life can bend your knees, life can break your heart, and have you been begging, please? So they notice that. But it's time to overcome these feelings, give yourself more time to heal, and allow things to naturally work themselves out. Heal your heartbreak and know we are with you, guiding you. You are correct. It is true. beyond the door, there's peace. I'm sure that there'll be no more tears in heaven, but it will be an awful shame for you not to experience the happy times we see you experiencing in the future. So they want you to know that life is a gift and change is very real. So hang on in there and find a way to gain peace, happiness and contentment in any way you can. And we will help you strengthen our connection so we can do more for you. Just ask. We all have free will here, so we have to ask, okay? Until we meet again in many years to come, remember that you must remain strong and carry on. 'Cause you know you don't belong here in heaven, not just yet, anyway. So I'm hearing Cruz, Nicole, Dib, Marsha, Vince, Beb. And I've got 1992, so maybe 92 could be an age. 19, January the 8th comes to mind. And Eric could be a name as well. And the last name could be of Clapton as well. So it doesn't have to be, take it as it resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Okay. So one at rest. Think of me as one at rest. For me you should not stop. I have no pain, no trouble thoughts, for I am just asleep. For living thinking me that was is now forever still, and time goes on without me, as time forever will. So that's by somebody, thank you for that. All right. Now I have no idea how long I've got left, so what I'll do is just try to alright, so we have, let me just check, I'm not finished. We have the Ace of Coins. Alright, so when we're thinking about an Ace of Coins, you can quite clearly see here that this man or woman is building a wall, and that takes a lot of skill. And as an ace is at the beginning, it's the foundation, but you can see he's building something very stable and secure here, you know. And there is a promise here of prosperity, because it's the Ace of Coins. There's a lot of hard work to go into it, and we're still at the beginning, as I've said before, but this is such a lovely card, you know. It's a card of manifest, you know, possessions, growth, because it's, you know, coins, earthly. But this, I don't know, this, you can have the highest material rewards as long as you keep going with that. This could be something that you've been wishing for, you know. I wish upon a star and my dreams come true. So it's encouraging you to reach for the stars, this card. But, you know, with that insight and hope in your heart, your wishes will be granted. And they want you to enjoy yourself to spirit and celebrate your achievements and wins along the way. Magical momentum leads to copious blessings, of course. It's always about following our heart's desires with optimism and bliss, you know, and this is what this card is promising you. He looks like he's well into his work there, or she is, you know, really enjoying it, you know, and the fruits of his labour show here as this wall begins to grow. This could be a house for somebody, you know, it's a general read. But just know the sky is your limit and the universe is expansive. So dream extravagantly, sorry, I can't put my teeth in, because there's always an infinite supply here for everyone, isn't there? You know, yeah. This is just beautiful. Right. What else have we got? Are we still filming? Yes. Wonderful. Of course, this is going to take effort. Everything does, you know. But again, number 4 to me talks about stability, you know, foundation, security. So whatever you're doing, you're very skilled at this. This could be a number of things. It doesn't have to be a bricklayer, you know. Whatever you're doing to build, keep on wishing